Hi, I'm Karen and welcome to this short practice. Let's start at the top of our mat in Tadasana. So stand really tall, ground into your feet and flare out your toes. Ensure that the outside edge of your feet are parallel to each other. Draw the energy up from Mother Earth, engage your leg muscles and knees and tuck the tailbone down and under a little. Lengthen up from your spine, lengthen up your spine. Feel as if you're being pulled up from your crown. Perhaps roll the shoulders up and down your back to open the heart space. So your chin will be parallel to the floor and your gaze will be at eye level. Let's stretch out the arms and the fingers and stand tall in mountain pose, feeling balanced on right and left. With your inhalation, let's reach the arms up. And with your exhalation, let's lower the hands to your heart. Inhale, fill the lungs. And exhale, empty them. Bring full attention to body and breath. Synchronize movement with breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, let's swan dive, hinging from the hips. Bow the head. Inhale, look forward, taking the hands to the shins, long spine. And with your exhalation, let's step the right leg back to the lunge. Step back to downward facing dog with your exhalation. And let's lower to the knees, inhale and exhale, child's pose. Knees separated, sink the weight back to your heels. Inhale, let's lower the front body into Cobra or Sphinx. So for Sphinx pose, we'll have our elbows under our shoulders. And for Cobra, we'll have our hands back with elbows hugged in. So for both poses, draw the shoulders back away from the ears, curling the upper back and lifting the chin. Curl the toes under, press up and back to downward facing dog. Exhale. So you may notice that your heels don't touch the mat at this stage, so we still need some time to warm up our leg muscles. But be observant in how your body feels throughout the practice. You'll notice that your heels get a little closer to the floor, perhaps they touch the next round. So let's bend the knees and look between the hands. Inhale, let's come forward, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, fold in, letting go completely. Ground into your feet, engage your abdominal muscles. Inhale, let's rise. Lifting out from the hips, perhaps pressing the hips forward, and exhale, lower the hands to your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up, lift out from your hips. Exhale, swan dive, hinge from your hips, perhaps bend your knees. Inhale, look forward, Adho Uttanasana, long spine. And exhale, let's take the left leg back to the lunge. Let's step back to downward facing dog. Exhale, gently pressing the chest back. And let's lower to the knees. Inhale, exhale, child's pose, lengthening the spine, lowering the tailbone towards the earth, forward to the mat, the heart comes close. Let's look between the hands and undulate the body through into Cobra or Sphinx. Lengthen your lower back. And with your exhalation, let's curl the toes under and lift up and back to downward facing dog. So we flow in a moving meditation, synchronizing movement with breath, being fully aware of how our body feels and making any adjustments we need to along the way so that we can maintain steadiness and ease throughout our practice. Let's bend the knees and look between the hands and step through into Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, releasing Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, rise, grounding into the feet, engage abdominal muscles, lift out from the hips, perhaps pressing the hips forward, and exhale, hands at your heart. Inhale, floating the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, hinging from the hips, perhaps bending the knees. Inhale, look forward, Adho Uttanasana, perhaps taking the hands to the floor now. And exhale, let's step back to plank pose. High push-up position. Feel free to lower the knees for supported plank. So our body on one plane, engaging your abdominal muscles. Inhale at the top, and exhale, move the body forward and lower to the floor. Uncurl your toes, taking a moment to lengthen your lower back. Let's take the hands behind and interlace the fingers, bringing the shoulder blades close. If that feels uncomfortable, then have your arms by your side with palms turned open. So preparing for snake posture, so chin or forehead to the mat to begin with. And with your inhalation, let's curl the upper back. Soft gaze forward. Keeping the breath flowing. And let's release our hands and taking either elbows under shoulders or hands by our chest. And give ourselves a lift for Cobra or Sphinx. Inhale. Exhale, curl the toes under, pressing up and back to downward facing dog. Finding your breath. Perhaps becoming more audible now, your breath. And let's center the left leg and reach the right leg high. Inhale. And with your exhalation, let's come onto the toes, bringing the knee into the chest and stepping that foot through. Let's walk the hands forward a little bit. Inhale, lifting the left leg for standing splits, just lifting as high as you can, bowing the head towards the right leg, using your hands on the floor for extra support and balance. And with your next inhalation, let's gently place that left foot back to the mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, hands at shins or floor. And exhale, let's fold in. Feel free to bend the knees. Ground into your feet. Inhale, let's rise again. Lift out from the hips, perhaps pressing the hips forward. And exhale, hands at your heart, home sweet home. Inhale, lifting the arms. Exhale, swan dive, hinge from your hips. Inhale, look forward, Ardha Uttanasana, drawing your heart forward. And exhale, let's step back to plank pose, perhaps the left foot back this time. Inhale at the top, and exhale, moving the body forward, keeping the elbows hugged in. Let's lower all the way to the floor with control. Uncurl toes, take a moment to lengthen the lower back. Let's take the hands behind, forehead to the mat or chin to the mat. Interlace your fingers or having your arms by your side with palms turned open. Shoulder blades come nice and close. With your inhalation, let's curl the upper back for snake pose. Soft gaze forward. Toes stay on the mat. Let's release the hands, taking the hands by the chest, giving yourself a little bit more of a lift for Cobra. Shoulders draw back, elbows hugged in. And with your exhalation, let's curl the toes under. Press back to downward facing dog. Feel free to transition to your knees first. So allowing the audible breath. Full, even breaths. Continue to breathe in and out through your nostrils, but perhaps with your exhalation there's that constriction at the throat and you begin to practice Ujjayi breathing, an oceanic sound at the throat. So let's center the right leg. Inhale, let's lift the left leg high. And with your exhalation, let's bring that knee into the chest and step it through. Bring your hands forward. Inhale, lift the right leg into standing splits. Bowing the head towards the left leg. And with your exhalation, let's touch down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, long spine. And with your exhalation, let's fold back in. Letting go. Ground into your feet. Inhale, let's rise to standing. Lift out from the hips. Press the hips forward. And exhale, hands at your heart. So let's pause here, perhaps opening your hands out in front of your heart. The feet a comfortable distance apart. Soften the belly, allow lower abdominal breathing, reconnecting with your breath. open and receptive at our heart chakra in the middle of our chest, the Anahata chakra. This chakra teaches us the lesson of giving and receiving. You are worthy of receiving, and you can give. Let's gently open the eyes and relax the hands. Let's step the feet out wide. We're going to practice arm swings, and it's a really great way to give yourself a natural high, really oxygenate the blood cells, and it gives us clarity of mind, and you'll feel clearer in the body as well. So I'll just demonstrate with the inhalation, reaching the arms up, and exhale, hinging from the hips. So you might need to adjust your legs because your arms will be swinging through your legs. So we'll just be folding forward, and then we'll be doing 10 rapid breaths. With the inhalation, the arms draw up, the body parallel to the floor, and exhale, the arms swing through. So we're going to be rapidly releasing the exhalation through the nostrils. So it will look and sound like this. So 10, and then we'll just be relaxing forward, and then we'll be coming up with the inhalation. You might like to take hands to your hips and exhale, releasing. So we're forcing the breath out through the nostrils. If you feel any dizziness or it becomes a little too fast for you, then slow it down and take a rest and go at your own pace. So with your inhalation, let's reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips. And let's do 10 rapid breaths. And after the 10th one, just letting your head and arms hang down, returning your breathing to its natural pace. And either taking your hands to the hips or bringing your arms up. Inhale, and exhale, release the arms wide. Just pausing for a moment, just to check in with the body to see if you're okay to do another round. So if you'd like to join me, inhale, let's float the arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips. And when you're ready, 10 breaths. So after the 10th one, just letting the head, the body hang forward, the arms relaxed, returning your breathing to its natural pace. And if you'd like to, you can take your hands to your hips, and with your inhalation, let's draw back up. So let's walk the feet together and bring your hands by your side with palms facing forward. If you don't feel dizzy, close down the eyes and just take a moment to notice the effects of Utthita Lolasana, arm swings from the yoga and daily life system. You might feel a rising energy up your spine. It sends fresh, oxygenated blood throughout your body. Feel rejuvenated. Let's gently open the eyes. So let's do a balanced posture. Find a drishti or focus point on the floor or on the wall ahead, and shift your weight to your right leg. And let's bend the left leg, interlacing the hands over the knee. So grounding into the right foot and lifting up through the crown of the head, the belly drawn back and up towards spine gently. So feel free to stay here, or you can interlace your fingers over the ball of the foot and straighten the leg. So if you need to, you can hold on to the back of the leg if your hands don't reach your foot easily. And if it's okay for you, with the exhalation, we can start to fold over the leg, bending the elbows and bringing the nose towards the leg. So just depending on how flexible you are, you may get a little closer to your leg than what I am. And let's bend the knee, coming back up, interlacing the fingers. And with your exhalation, let's lower the leg down and give your right leg a good shake. So let's shift the weight to the left leg, grounding into the floor. And let's bend the right knee, interlacing the fingers over the knee. Nice tall spine. Feel free to stay here, or if you'd like to join me, interlace the fingers over the ball of the foot. And gently straighten the leg so that we have an L shape in our legs. If you'd like to go further, inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, start to fold towards the straight leg, bending the elbows, keeping the arms back in their sockets. And with your next inhalation, let's bend the knee, coming back upright. And with your exhalation, let's lower the leg and give your left leg a good shake. So let's swing the arms, release after the static posture, liberating mind and body, giving the body a fluid twist. Slowing down the arms. Let's take a big step up to the top. Stand in Tadasana. And with your inhalation, let's reach the arms up. And exhale, let's swan dive. Inhale, look forward, Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, let's step back to downward facing dog. Lowering to the knees and sinking back to child's pose. And when you're ready, let's lift up and sit on our bottom. So let's bring the soles of the feet together for Supta Kurmasana, sleeping tortoise. Have your legs in a diamond shape. So let's ground into both sitting bones, lifting up, sitting up tall. Inhale. And with your exhalation, let's thread the arms under the legs and take the hands to the top of the feet. You might like to take a moment to lift out from your hips and lengthen the spine once again. And exhale, let's fold in, bowing the head towards the feet. Allow the heart rate to slow. Provide a gentle stretch for the muscles either side of your spine. Improve flexibility of your hips. With your next inhalation, let's gently come out of the posture and take your hands behind. Inhale, open your heart to the sky for a little counter pose. And exhale, come back to neutral. Let's take the right leg out to the side and left foot into the inner thigh. Let's turn to the bent leg. Inhale, lifting your spine tall. And with your exhalation, let's side bend. So bring the arm overhead. Turning the chest to look up. Open the left side of the body. Going easy on the body, just going to that point where you feel that beautiful opening and stretch, where you can still maintain steadiness and ease in your breath. With your next inhalation, let's draw up. Exhale, let's take the hands to the floor And inhale, press the hips forward, bring the arm overhead, creating a diagonal line. And with your exhalation, let's come back to our seated position. Let's bring the feet together into Supta Kurmasana once again, the diamond shape in your legs. Inhale, lift out from your hips, and exhale, let's thread the arms under and bow the head. If you need to, take a moment to lengthen your spine. Inhale, and exhale. We can then round the back and bow the head towards the feet. Going within, feel free to close down your eyes while you're in this forward bend. Enjoy the peace and quiet. The ebb and flow of your breath. And with your inhalation, let's take the arms out, taking the hands behind it. Press into your hands. Inhale, open your heart to the sky for a little counter pose. And exhale, come back to neutral. So let's take the left leg out to the side this time, and right foot into the inner thigh. Lift out from your hips, and let's turn to the bent leg. Inhale, lift tall, and exhale, let's side bend, bringing the arm overhead. So the left arm lies along the left leg with palm turned open. Perhaps you can catch hold of the foot. So we're turning the chest towards the sky, turning to look up, lowering the chin to the shoulder to lengthen the back of the neck. Finding that place between effort and effortlessness, tuning into how you feel right now. You might prefer a softer practice today. It may not be important for you to hold on to your foot right now. You simply want to enjoy the opening on one side of your body, enjoying your breath. Do what's right for you today. You may feel active and you want to explore your edge today. And with your inhalation, let's stir up, taking the hand under the shoulder. Inhale, let's press the hips forward, reaching the arm overhead. And with your exhalation, let's lower back down with control. So bringing the legs together, feel free to give them a shake or a pummel. So taking the thumbs inside the fingers and pummeling the muscles of your legs, avoiding the bone. And let's roll down onto our back. Taking the arms out to the side, hug the knees into the chest. Inhale, and exhale, let's take the knees to one side and turn in the opposite direction, lowering the chin towards the shoulder. Inhale, activate your abdominal muscles, bring knees and head to center, and exhale, allow the knees to fall to the other side, the head gently turn in the opposite direction. Let's keep moving in this way, movements coordinated with your breath. Massage your back, practicing releasing with the exhalation, practicing activation with the inhalation. And when your knees are next on one side, let's pause in this position. Check in that both shoulder blades are contacting the mat. If one is off the mat, you might like to bring the arm a little closer to the body. I invite you to close down your eyes and go within, noticing any tight spots and sending your healing breath to those parts of the body that feel some tightness. Feel as if you're breathing in and out from those areas. Guide your body to relax and let go. And with your next inhalation, let's engage our abdominals. And bring the knees and head to center. Exhale, take the knees over to the other side. Allow spaciousness across your upper back and gently turn in the opposite direction. Perhaps bringing the arm closer to your body if that's more comfortable. Be aware of any tight spots and send the breath there. Let the whole body relax in this position. And with your next inhalation, let's bring the knees and head to center. Hug the knees in and gently rock from side to side. And let's lengthen out the legs for Shavasana. Take a moment to lengthen the spine. Align the neck with your spine. Lower the chin down to lengthen the back of your neck. Relax your arms with your palms turned open. Relax your legs and allow the feet to fall away from each other. Have equal sensation and on right and left. If you feel there's any unevenness, make any little adjustments. Ensure the skin is not being pulled in any places. Gently close down your eyes, release your jaw, soften all of your face. Relax your neck and shoulders. Allow your arms to be heavy. Relax the muscles either side of your spine. Soften your abdomen. Let your hips loosen and sink down. Allow the muscles of the legs to soften and expand along the floor. Loosen your knees. Loosen your ankles and toes. Allow your whole body to be relaxed and free. Lie still for the next minute or two. Go to that place of peace that is always within you, like a mountain lake, deep and serene. It's your sanctuary, a place where you think clearly, where you are calm, receive divine ideas. Go within, connect with your inner treasure. Take 2 deeper breaths to awaken the body. Move fingers and toes and gently roll the head from one side to the other. Hug the knees into the chest and gently rock from side to side to massage and awaken your spine. Roll on to the right side and pause for a moment in the fetal position, safe and secure. All is well. When you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seat. Keeping your eyes closed just a moment more. Maintain a connection with your higher self. So let's seal the practice with the sound of Om and Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Hi. Om is the universal frequency and Shanti means peace in Sanskrit. The first Shanti, peace for yourself. The second Shanti, peace for your family. And the third Shanti, peace for the world. Take an inhalation from your lower belly. To your heart, bow your head to your heart. Namaste. Thank you very much for staying with me to the end of the video. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely day or evening.